live with CHadcast number 11. I'm greeted once again by my main man, Shmooey.
That's right, I'm in the building right now. We have, of course, a special guest on the way, but we'll get to him in a little bit. We're just going to do our usual 10-minute wait time.
Yes, sir. Our traditional 10-minute greeting and hype build. As you guys know, there was one thing I was going to do. Oh, all right, get this, guys. I was literally just about to send out this YouTube community post, and I clicked the X on it. So that is absolutely fantastic. Oh my god, dude. That is so great. Yeah, okay, yeah, Frederick. Yeah, because I'm sorry you're on, like 6 hours ahead, bro. Alright, hold up. Damn it. I don't think I can bring this tab back. I can't bring this tab back to life.
Orange wheel, let's get this on.
Hey, yo, Jet, thank you for the sub, brother. Welcome back for 9 months. You got that orange wheel now, of course, man. That is awesome. On a 9-month streak as well. I appreciate that, man. Alright, guys, hold up. I have to, send out this community post real quick. I literally had this typed out, guys. I'm so mad that I, clicked the X on this. But Shmooey, how are we feeling today? How are we feeling about this very special podcast here?
The lights are shining right now, and I'm absolutely excited for what we have in store with this podcast.
The lights are shining. Yo, Tyler, thank you for the 50 bits, brother. Appreciate it, my man. It's good to see you. What's up, Falco? What's up, Pyramix? Are the alerts intentionally over the chat? Yes, they are. I think, you know, it should be like that. I don't really want to move the alerts like somewhere else. But, all right, I'm about to type this out on YouTube here. Yo, what's going on, guys? I see you all rolling in. What's going on? Good to see you. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm sending out a YouTube post, okay? Deox, thank you for that host, brother. I appreciate it. It's good to see all you guys, for real. What's up? What's up? I don't normally make live posts, but this one is special. Yo, Fredge, thank you for gifting that sub to Soulja Boy. I appreciate it, my guy. Soulja Boy, welcome back for 7 months, man. Oh, man, what's going on, guys? Good to see you. Activate the hype train. Oh, shit, let's go, Tyler. Thank you for the 100 bits, brother.
There's already a hype train, and we haven't even done our main guest on.
Yeah, obviously, guys, as usual, we have our 10 minutes of just, you know, greeting and hype building, and this is extremely unhype building as I'm literally typing out a fucking community post on YouTube at the moment, but, all right, we got the one and only BEBERLE2 coming on the stream today, and you won't wanna miss it. I typed that out way better the first time.
What's going on, Thria? What's up, Trauma? Pyramids? We already have a hype train before we even get into our topics. Not even topics, but just into our guests.
All right, guys, there we go. I finally sent out the post. What's going on, guys? Good to see you. All right, so did the Discord notification get sent out? I just want to ensure that it did. Give me 1 second here, guys. By the way, if you need a bit of a refresher, if you know you're not familiar with who BEBERLE2 is, maybe you watch my stream regularly, but you don't know who this guy is. Type in !Ben in the chat right now, and you will be directed to his YouTube channel, where you can see his most popular videos from way back in the day on Guitar Hero. All right, I'm just gonna ensure that the notification got sent out in Discord, and then we'll be chilling, really. All right, so yeah, we're good there.
Bim, I have not broken the body. Don't worry about that.
What body is that?
The one that he gave me for Space Race. It's far from broken. It's still a 1-1.
All right, so we're chilling there. Okay, so how's it going, guys? Are we hyped today? Come on, this is gonna be a crazy stream, huh? We're bringing one of the past GH legends on the stream, guys. You know, there's very few of them, all right? Very few rose to the top back in the day like this guy, okay? Tino10, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Welcome back for 3 months. You remember watching Psychobilly freak out when I was young, and I immediately hated Ben for turning his back on the game and hitting everything? The signature move. Unreal stream, absolutely, man. Growing older, you've got so much respect for him. Yeah, absolutely, man. you know, you gotta have a ton of respect for anybody who made this game more popular, you know, because we're trying to build the community back up. And these days, it's hard. All right, it's hard getting people to play this game. For anybody wondering, Ben will not be playing the game today, because you know they're really. Would there be much point of that? You know, I don't know. Probably not. You guys have seen him play a million times.
It wouldn't fit well with the podcast format, but we'll probably see footage of 2021, 2022, maybe BEBERLE2 gameplay.
Yeah, man, absolutely. Yo, JJ Spaz, thank you so much for the 50 bits, brother. Appreciate it. It's good to see all you guys. And Tyler, thank you for the 50 bits.
Will he be playing a song on his guitar?
Will he be playing a song on his guitar? Well, I mean, you'll have to ask him that. He can if he wants, but we didn't plan on it. But what he will be doing, though, very similar to that, though, is so at some point in the stream, we're going to explain to him a few of the most ridiculous methods that we use these days, like taco strumming, meme raking, all of that. And he's going to try to replicate the motions on his guitar. Okay. And he's going to, you know, do his best. And tough shit. All right. Taco strumming, especially. It's actually an otherworldly concept to people who have not seen this game in a while.
It's actually true.
Yeah, for real. How hard is taco strumming? Seriously, Shmooey.
For players to get into, it's pretty hard. I mean, skip tapping and just slide is pretty explanatory, but just having to execute off of taco strumming for a new player is, I'd imagine, pretty weird to get into.
Yeah, literally.
Especially if you're used to old methods back in the day compared to now.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Holy
my God.
moly.
Hey, yo, Vav with the 9 gifts, brother. Thank you. Oh my God, bringing your gift sub total to 500. Oh my God, Vav, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Holy shit, dude. All right, let me read out these subs. Vav, thank you for gifting 9 subs, man. To Brutal Pizza TV, Chromatic Scale, MH Tool, Ligmies, Sagax, Fallen Ultima, Solaris, Blue Bro, and Grim Retro. Seriously, brother, I appreciate that. It's good to see you, Vav. We've got a special stream today, man. That is for sure. And I also see a $6.90 tip from Chad Hub. What's up? Are you seriously watching CHadcast by yourself? No, man. We got the squad watching CHadcast right now. Thank you for the $6.90. Seriously, I appreciate that. Has Beverly seen Schmootage? I would assume not. But we'll have to send that man the link so he can just be you know, mouth to the floor watching that video. Seriously, that is a crazy video. Yo, you changed your name? Still don't know. What was your name? What did it used to be?
Wait a second. What's up?
Oh, there goes
Are
that
you
tip.
seriously watching Chadcast by yourself?
Oh man, yo, Falling Shadows, thank you so much for the sub as well. Welcome back for 9 months. Oh man, yo, Shmooey, we have got quite the plan for the stream today.
Yes, we do.
I must say. All right, let me go over this real quick, guys, okay? So we've been live for 8 minutes. In about 2 minutes, we're going to go ahead and bring Ben on here, and we're going to get him introduced. And we're going to get the story, what he's got going on today, what it was like back in the day. We've got some special questions to ask him. You know what I mean? Some ones that we thought up, we wanted to ask him.
How did you all even get him to do this?
Actually, yeah, funny story how we got him to actually come on the stream. Thank you for the 50 bits, by the way, bro. I appreciate it. So basically, if you guys have not been subbed to Ben on YouTube, BEBERLE2 is his username. I would recommend, first of all, that you do go sub to him at the moment. He just released a video the other day of him playing Guitar Hero for like the first time in absolutely ages. And what was the first thing I had in mind? I was like, yo, if you want to be on this Clone Hero podcast, you let me know, brother. And he said he was down, so that's really all it took, guys, you know? And he's about to be on. What's up, Kellis? Good to see you. Hell yeah, another Chadcast. And we got a good one today for sure.
I will also say that this man has had his sights set on getting Ben on this podcast ever since we started the podcast.
That is actually true. Yeah. So funny story again. When we were discussing who we would eventually want to bring on the podcast, I was like, dude, how insane would it be if we got BEBERLE2 to come on the Chadcast? Like, literally, how insane would it be? And he's like, you're not going to get him to come on. There's no way. You can't get him. I was like, I wouldn't even know how to get in contact with him. But here it is. Just watch the whole Solo F Chadcast. Oh, my God. That one was absolutely insane. 30 people on at once. Oh my god. But yeah, guys, we also have a special game that we're gonna play with him in the middle. Hey, yo, thank you for the bits again, Tyler.
In case you didn't see my message, what emote should we spam to welcome him
what emote should you spam to welcome him with? How about people arrive? You guys got people arrive, or the believer Praggy. I like that.
Or Praggy. There you go.
Again,
Yo, that
let's
is
not
actually really
clone
funny,
hero.
Borealis. Good to see you, man. Yo, Spaz, yes, we're gonna have him play a game that's not Clone Hero, but I mean, it's a game that we've created. So basically, what we're gonna have him do in the middle of the stream is we're going to remind him of some absolute classics back in the GH days, some absolute classic songs, and we're gonna have him guess the world record speed that it's been FC'd at, okay? And if he can guess, we have 10 songs. If he can guess one of them right, I'm gonna send him a brand new full combo hoodie. All right? All he's got to do is get one of them right. So we'll see. We'll see what he can do. That's gonna be super fun when we get there. And then we're just gonna show him some of the new methods we do these days. Something he probably has not been introduced to. And then we'll finish out with a little Q&A, and it should be awesome. Can you see the chat? Yeah, he's got the stream up on his phone.
I think we are well past 10 minutes.
Yes, we are.
We're already up to 90 viewers. Holy fuck. It's hype right now.
Oh, man. Welcome, guys. It's good to see you. We've got quite the stream here. I think it is time to bring this man, Ben, on the stream. Let me go ahead and unmute him. All right, you guys. Who's ready? Who's hyped, guys? Who's hyped to see this guy?
Get the Praggies in the chat.
Get the Praggies in the chat, and the people arrives, all right? If you got the Praggies and the people arrives, send them in the chat, all right? This is going to be awesome, okay? And give me 1 second. We're going to bring him up on the stream. Hold on a minute. All right. Ben, welcome to the stream.
He's here.
Yo, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come on the stream today, man.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Yo, no problem, man.
Well anticipated.
Dude, yeah, this is actually insane. I must say, whenever we think of the legendary BEBERLE2, we think of like this kid 9-10 years old, and we forget that is way back in the day. So if you could start by just telling us how old you are and what do you got going on these days, man?
Yeah, so I'm 23. Yeah. Which is only crazy when thinking about the Guitar Hero stuff, because like,
yes,
it doesn't seem like that long ago, but then I see like the timestamp on the video, I'm like, damn, like 14 years ago or whatever. But so I've been I've just been kind of doing music stuff, playing a few bands. I also teach music.
Do you really?
You teach?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So, if anybody in the chat knows what School of Rock is, I teach at School of Rock. So
School of Rock, like the movie?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Funny enough, I'm pretty sure the like music school came before the movie. But yes, much like the movie.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I had no idea.
Like the movie?
Yeah, that's immediately what I thought of. Oh man. So you're in a band now, right?
I'm in a few bands, yeah.
Awesome, man. How's that going?
It's going good. It's going real good. I mean, if you don't mind, I'll plug it real quick.
Plug them all, man. I want to hear. Let's go. I'm sure everybody wants to hear about what do you got going on. Yeah.
So sorry, I just saw the chat and someone said I'm in the band Bone Zones. So yeah, I'm in a band called People in General. It's like a kind of math rocky type thing, kind of jazzy. And then I'm in a band called Tongue Bite with a Y. And that's kind of like, that's sort of like rock, jazz, funky stuff. We have like a saxophone player.
Okay.
It's cool. And then I'm in a band called Screw Tape, which is like a kind of a hardcore band. Think like Slipknot, but a little more punky. And then, yeah.
Okay.
So wait, you saying that these are bands that you're in right now or have been in?
Bands I'm in right now. Like
oh my god, how do you manage that, man? That's got to be crazy.
Yeah, I don't really like. I don't do much. Like, music has definitely become kind of like my passion. Sound cheesy. So
Yeah.
like so yeah, I don't know. It's just I'm a very busy man, but
Yeah.
I do it because I
Seems
love
like
it.
it. Awesome.
If I didn't love it, I would be an insane person. How busy I am with it. But
Dude, you're
yeah.
like the perfect transformation. You're what everybody memes on when they see Guitar Hero in 2021. Everybody says, "Why don't they just go play a real guitar these days?" And
Yeah.
this man, the actual first Guitar Hero legend, is playing guitar these days, right? You play guitar, right?
I'm most primarily a drummer, but
Okay.
I play bass and guitar as well, and I sing and stuff. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
Depending on the band, I play different instruments, but yeah.
That's awesome.
But
man. That's cool.
it is funny you say that though, because like I remember back in the day, like on my videos, everyone would be like, "Play a real guitar," and now
Oh
like
my god.
you know, because I guess the last few years, like I've posted stuff on my on BEBERLE2 YouTube, but it's been like just like my music and stuff, and there's always like a bunch of comments like, "When are you gonna play Clone Hero?" It's kind of like funny seeing like the full. It's come full circle, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
really,
Yeah.
the full arc. Why don't you play real guitar? Then you play real guitar, you play drums. Then now, when are you gonna play real Clone Hero? Like,
Yo, I was telling you, I'm like definitely down to get back into it, man. Like, the only reason I'm not doing it is because I don't have like a good enough computer to run it.
Yeah,
all I
man.
have is a MacBook Air, so like Clone Hero, I tried to download it, but it doesn't. It wouldn't run on my computer, unfortunately. So,
dude,
and
yeah.
actually, I see a comment in the chat there saying start a donation.
I was just about to
page.
say, yeah. Would you
that's
consider it,
something-
dude? I would bet you. Listen, I would bet you this community would fund a little bit of a GoFundMe to get you a computer. Seriously, if you were actually
I mean,
serious about streaming.
I'm seeing 5 messages at once saying that you should. So like, this is probably a good hint that maybe you should do that.
Would you
Dude,
consider
like,
it?
I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know. I guess I feel a little weird asking for money, but also like, if it's something people want to see, like, yeah, I'd be down. Like, for real, I would absolutely love to get back into it.
Dude, hell yeah.
I'm obviously not like I'm not at the same level as people are nowadays, but like, I don't know. I would at least try and do something cool. I know I want to FC through Fire and Flames for sure, and I definitely want to FC like Devil Went Down to Georgia, kind of the classic like Guitar Hero 3 songs. You know?
Oh yeah, dude, absolutely, man. You know what? Actually, so before we Tyler Mamminocalypse in the chat is wondering, do you have a Patreon?
No, I'll make one, y'all. For
Yeah,
real,
this
if
is something we
y'all-
should definitely talk about. You know, another time. We'll you know, if you guys are actually serious about funding him to get a computer, then I mean, hey, we'll get that set up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that
would be incredible. Like,
yeah.
I honestly, like, I kind of also touched on this last night when we were talking. Like, I don't know. It's surprising that people still like know about me, or like
yeah.
even when you posted that tweet, like you didn't say BEBERLE2, it just said my name. And I was like, are people gonna know who that is? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
I was actually just about to say. Actually, when we were talking last night, it didn't even occur to me. It's just that like that's how we know. Like, I don't know, Ben Eberle, the legend, like the guy who, like the kid who was way famous back in the day, and like, you know, I mean, I guess I never thought that it would be surprising that maybe you know, you don't even know that, like, yeah, you're still pretty relevant in this community.
Yeah, like,
it's probably seems weird now I'm talking about this, but
I literally said before, you are the Macaulay Culkin of this community, someone that we knew from so young, and we've kept up like them like as an icon in the community till like right now. So
yeah, this community doesn't forget.
Back in the day, so
For real.
makes
Yeah.
sense.
But all right, so can you go back all those years and tell us what was it like going viral when you were so young?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I was thinking about this a lot recently, and like I don't think I like I don't know how to put it. I don't think I really like
didn't like grasp
understood
like the
how
full
many-
image back then.
Yeah, man, because I was just like playing.
You were too young.
Yeah, I was just a kid playing a video game, you know,
Yeah.
like I knew there was something to it because like I was on like TV and like obviously like getting those views like it means something, but I didn't think it was like. I think really what it was, I didn't think it was so crazy that like I could do it at that age. So like I remember like starting making Guitar Hero videos and like before all the like before the viral videos, and it was just like they were getting a good amount of views, but it wasn't crazy. And like I don't know, I didn't think it was like insane that like at my age I could do that. Like
when did it hit you really that went like afterwards when you were like, damn, I was like the shit back then? Like, did you ever have like that moment?
Honestly, like within the past few days, I guess I realized, like, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, okay, yeah, like honestly, like for real, like I don't know,
dude, that's awesome.
I think
Though,
it's 'cause it came very naturally to me, like it was like once I started playing the game till like the Through Fire and Flames video, that was like less than 2 years.
Wow.
So like, which it's in my mind, like looking back, it seems like longer, but like what I mean, the timestamps are there,
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, man. It just came really naturally, I guess. So like, it never really occurred to me that it was that crazy.
That skill increase is like pretty crazy though. I mean, especially since you were so young back then. I mean, like Shmooey, these days we like never see something like that. Progression of like somebody so young that quick.
Yeah, and you were literally the OG young cloner.
Yeah,
Not even young cloner, just young GH player.
Yeah,
because now we refer to most young players who, for some reason, they'll be on the lines of tapping as opposed to just playing like regular charts. They more so go on the lines of tapping. We call them young cloners or tapping toddlers, and you were kind of like the first one, except you were playing like actual console songs on and shit like that.
Yeah,
the first tapping toddler. Oh man, that's awesome though. But all right, so something that I always wondered, and I'm actually wondered this about Danny Johnson too. I was just actually talking about this with Shmooey. So some of your first videos that went extremely viral were you full comboing 100% FCing some console songs, and back then they were extremely tough. So how long did you grind those for? And also, who was videoing you? I would love to know how it was behind the scenes, because these days when we grind songs, I mean, I get pissed off. I'm playing for hours trying to FC. Like, how long did they actually take you back then?
You mean like the videos that I was making?
Yeah. So
Or,
like,
the FCs I
so
played
like
for?
let's say let's take like the Psychobilly Freakout full combo for example. Like somebody was literally videoing you doing attempts of it. How long did that take?
That video, I think, actually was probably the one that took the longest.
Really?
I remember I was getting like frustrated with it by the end. That was the only one though. I was actually, before you said that, I was going to mention that, because like all the other videos, we weren't really going for the highest score. We were sort of just going for like, I don't know, I was just having fun,
Yeah.
like back then I guess it was less of a thing, like, because there was Score Hero too.
Oh, yes.
All of my high scores were on there, so if anybody wanted to see like my actual high scores, they could go on there. But so the videos were more just, I think, me just having fun, and to answer your second question, but yes, the Psychobilly Freakout video definitely was
Took a
the
long
one
time.
Yeah. But yeah, to answer your second question, my dad was always the one filming, so he sat there and like, I think it's probably at least like an hour or two of like playing through Psychobilly Freakout,
So that's all it took you was like an hour or two of attempts. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow, man, that's actually crazy.
Can imagine like an hour and he's like, "Can you get this done? My arm hurts."
Yeah, right. That's what I'm imagining. Oh man, that's so cool though. Seriously.
Plus, back in the day, like we had those like with the first few videos, were shot, or probably the first like 10 or 20 videos were shot on like a brick of a camcorder from the 90s, you know? Like
Yeah, literally.
Like, and they're terrible quality. Like, I think it was good timing for those videos, because like back then you can get away with like really shitty quality.
Yeah, your dad probably built up his triceps pretty well, like holding that camera up.
Yes, exactly.
But that's so cool though, man. I mean, seriously. So also, if you can remember this, if you can recall, what was the first song you ever full comboed on Expert?
I think it was "I Love Rock and Roll" on Guitar Hero 1.
Yes.
The literal first one.
Yeah. I always
actually-
tell people that's like the one of the easiest songs on the whole set list. I always tell Shmooey about it. I'm like, Shmooey, we should get somebody to FC that song at like 1000% speed or something.
Yeah. That would be cool. That would be super cool. Yeah, no, that was. My dad actually has a story about I don't remember this, but he does. I guess he tells the story sometimes. But he came home from work one day, and I was playing Guitar Hero, and I was like, Dad, like I FC'd, or I didn't know what FC meant back in the day, like when this happened. So I was like, I got 100% on I Love Rock and Roll on Expert, and he was like, no fucking way. Like, let me see. And then I did it for him, and he was like, damn, okay. Like, it wasn't anything like, he wasn't like, oh my god, we need to start making videos, but it was just like, he was like, oh shit, okay, you're good at this, I guess.
Dude, that's so cool. Yeah. So who really got you into the game? Was it your dad?
So that's a good, I guess like we can go back to like the first time I ever remember seeing Guitar Hero. So my because it's kind of quick after that, but the first time I saw Guitar Hero being played was my brother. So we had the game, but we didn't have the guitar controller. So he was playing it like, you know, on his like regular PS2 controller.
A DualShock.
Yeah. And I remember thinking it was kind of lame because because I didn't know that like there was a guitar controller, you know. I don't know. I just thought it kind of reminded me of those like GTA missions where you're like doing a dance battle or something.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Yeah. And I always thought that was lame, so I was like, this is just like the glorified GTA dancing missions. But I didn't know there was a guitar. And then fast forward to like Christmas that same year, 2005, I guess. My dad got my brother the actual game, like with the controller. And I don't remember being particularly like, oh, I need to play this, but I think I just like out of boredom one day was like, let me try it out. And I ended up liking it a lot. And it probably took me like a few months before I was playing on Expert, so it was really quick. Like,
that's so cool. Yeah.
I remember being better than my brothers. That was like the first video game that I was like, oh, I'm better than my brothers at it. So that like that's cool. I think that might have been my main motivation in the beginning.
That was actually some of my main motivation in the beginning as well. My older brother got me into the game, and I was so mad when we would play co-op or something, and he'd beat me all the time. Like in battle mode, he'd be like always beating me. I'm like, I'm gonna get good at this game, and I'm gonna show him. Like, I'm gonna,
I remember my brother, my oldest brother. He was the best out of us three. Or he was, besides me, he was like second. And then my brother who actually got the game for Christmas was kind of like, you know, last. But my oldest brother beat Guitar Hero 1 on Expert up until Cowboys from Hell and Bark at the Moon. And he couldn't beat those songs. So he would like, after like, it was like a month of him trying to beat those songs, and he was like, Ben, beat these songs for me, and we're gonna tell Jake, my other brother, that it was me. Like, and then so I beat him for him. Yeah. So I don't know. That was like Guitar Hero 1 memories. But yeah, what was the question again?
Well, no, you pretty much answered it. You know, I was just wondering what was your first
FC?
Yeah.
Your first FC and how you got into it.
That's awesome, man. And also, so now me and Shmooey were both really wondering this, and I'm not sure if anybody knows this for sure. I think it's something that we have all wondered, especially when we made this a list at one point. Did you ever, at any point, FC Through the Fire and Flames?
No. I grinded it. I grinded it for like off and on for probably a couple years when I was at the level where I could, but I just could never get it. I could never hit all the like hard parts in the same run. I think I got like -3. I remember I literally missed like my best run. I missed like the very end of Red Snake.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you were right there.
Yeah.
During that whole, flames grind.
Yeah. And like I actually like ever since then have like even today like I've always kind of had it in my head like before I die I need to FC through Fire and Flames like for real like I feel like my life would be incomplete if I didn't.
Oh my god, man, absolutely, dude. If you ever consider grinding that again and like if you end up streaming like that grind or whatever, I'm telling you there would be crazy support behind that grind, man. You would have people like trying to teach you everything.
Yeah, I mean that happened when I'm Chris for Life came back. Like literally, the same thing that happened.
Yeah, legit. Are you familiar with I'm Chris for Life, Ben?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, probably if anybody is, I'm sure it'd be you. So what was the community like back then? Like, did you ever interact with any of the community?
Yeah, a lot. I was always like, I was huge on it. Like, pretty much took over my life for like 5 years. Like I was always on Score Hero, like on the forums. Like, yeah, I was super into it in the community and everything. Like, I actually in like the Rock Band days got together. I had a band with, if anybody remembers, Bill TV Show.
Oh my god!
I don't know who that is.
I played pretty hard on the drums, and then James like Coulter. And then me. We had like a rock band.
Wait, who was the fourth person?
James like Coulter. He was
you.
Dude,
was you JLC? Fuck, you said his name before.
I played pretty hard on drums, and
I
then
played pretty hard. Okay.
TV show.
Okay.
Dude, what a squad! Oh my god.
Yeah, we got together. We got together for a rock band tournament here in Colorado.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, okay, so if you go on Bill TV Show's YouTube, there is a video that we made at a gaming store, like right down the street from my house, pretty much. And it, like Bill TV Show's like classic like videos where he would like, he'd be like, I'm about to FC In Bloom on vocals on Expert, and he would like, and then he would miss like the last phrase and get really nervous, and then like he would miss it, and then he would like freak out. And like the whole like rest of the next 10 minutes was just him like doing crazy shit. Like there was a scene in the first one where he was like spooning mayonnaise into his mouth while crying.
Oh
like,
my god.
Crazy shit. But we made a video at a gaming store here in Colorado after we did that tournament. And it was the same idea, but it was all of us in this gaming store playing the song. I think it was Limelight. It was the same thing. It was the same premise. Like he got to the end and he was like, I FC'd it, but then like the scoreboard came up and it was like 99%. And then he basically trashed this gaming store. Like he like launched his body into like a rack of games.
What?
And then he got thrown out into the bushes, and like it was all legit. Like the gaming store like knew. Like we were like, hey, we're gonna make this video. Like, can we destroy one of your gaming racks?
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah, but that's up on YouTube, man. Like,
oh my god, could you do us a favor and after the stream, could you link that to me? Could you send me the link to that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
I remember Bill's TV show from him doing like the jailbreak challenges where he plays the AC/DC song, and like the 8-minute break, he goes into the gas station, he gets himself a drink, and nearly gets in a car accident trying to go back and FC this song.
What?
Oh my god.
You don't remember that?
Dude, I've never seen this guy's videos. I need to watch them.
He's literally like you if he was making content in 2010. This man would load up this AC/DC song with like a 8-minute break in between, and in that 8-minute break, he'd go to a gas station, get a drink. He would rush so hard to get back home, but then he would like run over some stump that nearly flip his car over.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, I absolutely need to watch that, dude. And honestly, that is a crazy content idea. I would, you know what? I might try to recreate that or something. Seriously. That'd be awesome,
yeah,
man.
like a song like nowadays that like has like that amount of a break in it. You could do something like that.
Yeah, he also tried playing like this song called Paintball with a paintball gun and tried FCing on drums. You just shoot the pads with a paintball gun.
Oh my god, that is great. Seriously, man. All right, so when all of this was going on back in the day and you were going like pretty viral and your videos were getting tons of views, what was the situation with sponsors? Did you ever have any sponsors?
I did. Well, I mean, first, like, YouTube back then, like, I was making, I didn't really get much of the money, but yeah, YouTube sponsored my channel, and then,
seriously?
like, I had a few, yeah.
I didn't know
like,
they did that.
Peak of it. Yeah, back in the day, it was, like, actually, like, I was making, like, $600 a month, I think, at the peak of it. Which for a 9-year-old,
it's pretty good. Oh my god,
Yeah, for a 9-year-old.
dude, you gotta be the only 9-year-old in the. You probably the richest 9-year-old in the world. Seriously, at 9 years old, this kid was raking in some fucking guapo, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, and we used that money to like get me drum lessons actually. So like,
nice.
It worked out. Like, we got really good drum lessons and like so it worked out well. So you could say that the YouTube partnership was what destroyed my Guitar Hero career.
It totally worked out in the end if you're in 3 bands after,
Yeah.
No, I'm stoked. It worked out great, but it's just I think the real drums and stuff kind of got me out of Guitar Hero ultimately. But regardless, yeah, like I was making money just YouTube partner, and then I'm blanking on the names, which I feel really bad about. But it was definitely
the people who sponsored you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's so long ago.
Oh, like Rock Band Parts.
Rock Band Parts, okay.
You remember what that is?
Yeah,
I faintly remember that.
I also think I faintly remember that too.
Yeah, it's like a website where you could buy like Ion drum sets, like which were kind of the shit back in the day, and like just like different like stuff for Rock Band and Guitar Hero. But them, and then something called Amazing Gaming as well.
Oh man, I remember that name. Yes,
really?
I do remember that name. That is striking some nostalgia nerve in my body right now. Oh my god. But yeah, Thria in the chat is also wondering if Gamer Grub ever contacted you.
No, or maybe they contacted me. I wouldn't know. That would be kind of my dad's thing, but
yeah.
I don't think they ever officially sponsored me.
I think Gamer Grub was probably after that. I would say. Can you remember back then? Was Guitar Hero phenom Danny Johnson? Was he playing at the same time that you were?
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Maybe
I guess
a little bit towards the later part of it, but yeah, definitely. And like, I watched his videos religiously. Like, speaking of Solus 3, his Solus 3 videos from back in the day. Like, I was like, I don't know, I would watch that shit like every day, like for a while.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, amazed by it.
Did you ever hear the story about what happened after G Gamer Man and Guitar Hero Phenom both raced for an FC of that?
I think you might be telling the wrong story.
You tell it then, because maybe I'll tell it wrong.
Well, supposedly the story on face value is that there wasn't really an official race because, for Solus 3, Dan was, had better progress on it, but like Danny, of course, being a lot more popular, I mean, he had his own community that was siding with him, but then Dan, Gamerman FC'd it first, and so the thing that goes around is that the Danny fanboys were disliking the shit out of, bombing the shit out of his videos, when in reality, from what I've been told from Gamo, is that someone botted Dan's video, and that there was no hatred coming in from Danny's side of the community. And I forget the person's name, but he did speak out a certain alias that did bot Dan Solus 3 FC. Yes.
Oh yeah, because that was gonna be what I was about to say, is that because at some point they were both going for an FC of Solus 3, and G Gamer Man got it first, and there's a ton of dislikes on that FC. Like, there's so many dislikes.
Well, you wouldn't be able to see it because the YouTube update. But when it was there, there was quite a ratio of the like to dislike.
Yeah, it was actually super funny. But yeah, so Ben, you touched on it a little bit, but so what really made you stop playing the game? Like, what made you lose your interest?
I don't think it was anything like very particular, but I do think just like getting into like just real music, pretty much, like starting drumming, and then I got pretty good at drumming, and then like, you know, picked up guitar and bass and stuff, and like started playing in bands, and like, I don't know, that stuff, like, as much as I love Guitar Hero, like, I think that was like really where I was like, I love this way too much to like spend as much time playing Guitar Hero. You know, it was more at that point. I think it was more of an off and on thing. The last time I really played a lot of Guitar Hero, though, I think was like 2015.
That's pretty recent.
Yeah, that is actually pretty recent.
Yeah, not too long ago, or at least in my head, doesn't seem like it. But
that seems pretty recent to me.
Yeah.
I remember one cool thing that happened in that time was I like randomly FC Jordan again.
Really?
On Guitar Hero 2.
Dude, that is crazy.
Cool. I felt sick because my girlfriend at the time was there watching me, and I was like, "Oh, check this out!" And then I like FC'd it, and I was like freaking out. I feel sick. I just FC Jordan.
What did she say
That's
about it?
pretty crazy.
I bet she was astonished. I bet you impressed the hell out of her. Am I right?
I don't know. I don't really remember. I'm not gonna lie. I just remember I was more focused on the Jordan FC than anything.
Yeah, for real. Okay, so Tyler in the chat, first of all, thank you for the bits, brother. I appreciate that. And he says that on the Solus 3 FC, he just looked it up. There's 1,200 likes and 950 dislikes. So
yeah, fucked up.
Yeah, man. People were not happy about that FC. Apparently, well, or one person was not happy about it.
Yeah, there was two outcomes. There was one dude that fucked the whole video up, or a whole side of the community, Danny's community, that fucked the whole thing up.
Yeah, who knows? Honestly, whatever ended up happening. But
but it was pretty funny to look at now.
So yeah, you know, overall, what's your outlook on that time period? You know, like if you had to go back and do anything different, would you do anything different, or are you pretty much happy with how everything went?
As far as Guitar Hero goes,
yeah,
I'm happy with it, man. I think
you still want to FC Flames.
I do want to still FC Flames,
yes.
And I still do really want to get back into Clone Hero.
Really? Oh my god.
But like, yeah, I wouldn't change anything, man. Like,
cool.
It happened the way it happened, and like, I'm stoked about it. It got me into what I'm doing now. I still think I would have like found music, but
yeah,
I don't think I don't know if it would have been the same, because like,
yeah,
I think I saw someone earlier in the chat was saying it too. It was like rock band drums are like very similar to real drums. You're basically playing the song, just maybe like you don't have to move as much, I guess, because they're all pads are there, but like besides that, like you're playing the song, like, you know what I mean? So like I think that really helped streamline the whole drum thing, especially now as a teacher. Like I see, you know, kids come in that like are just totally new to drums, and like I think I probably skipped over a huge like part of learning drums because of playing rock band drums, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
totally see that.
Yeah, I would say that you know, I mean that actually is really cool that like you were able to, through Guitar Hero, you were able to find like your passion, you know what I mean, and you're living out your passion of music right now, and like that's I mean that's absolutely fantastic. I mean Guitar Hero just has a way of like really just holding on to people and like bringing them into the music community, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah, like
Kyle Brownlee, I don't know if you know who that is. He's
not familiar.
He was like a rock band drummer from back in the day, and he's like in a huge band now, like blanking on the band's name, but if you go look up his videos, you'll find it. But
I definitely will.
But yeah, he's like he's also like, you know, doing the band stuff, and he's from the looks of it is a little more successful than I am at the moment, which props to him, man. But yeah, it's like awesome how it works, like how it gets people into.
Of course, man.
Yes, counterparts into the band. Yeah,
that is so cool.
That band was a big rock band drummer back in the day.
Wow, I'm gonna look that up. That'd be I'm definitely going to watch some of his old videos if I can. That's so cool.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I mean that is actually so cool, man. I appreciate you you telling us about those old days. I mean, like I know you were pretty astonished when we told you that, like, we still remember, like, the legend Beverly from back in the day, and like it's so cool to actually hear a firsthand account of it now.
Yeah, man.
But all right, so Shmooey, what do you say we move on?
Wait, did you not? How about this one right here? This one's a hard-hitting question, don't you think?
Wait, hold up. No, I did ask that. I did. He covered that. He covered that.
Actually, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, what do you say we move on, and we try to test your knowledge of the Clone Hero days? What do you say, Shmooey?
This right here.
No. All right. So we'll do that after. Let's play the game for the hoodie right now.
All right. The game for the hoodie.
All right. So this is gonna be awesome. All right. So, we ran it by you earlier, but we're going to have you guess the world record speed of old console songs that have been FC'd these days, incredibly fast. And oh yeah, okay. Tyler made a good point. All right, if you can, don't look at chat.
I'm gonna take the chat away.
Okay, don't look at chat. Yeah.
Add it on his phone, laying it face down. You won't be able to see chat.
And if you get any one of these right, I will send you a brand new Clone Hero hoodie. Okay. Well, mark my words, guys. He gets any one of these right, all right? I'm hoping he does, okay? This is going to be sick. This is actually Don Dama's idea, so thank you, Don.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so first things first, we have to start out with Slow Ride. How fast would you bet Slow Ride has been FC'd these days?
Oh, man. Okay, I've got a gut feeling about 550.
Oh my god, no. Too fast. No, okay. Little lower.
All right, I get one more guess? Okay.
One more guess, I'll give you one more.
400.
Ah, you were
closer.
100 off. It was 300. Like on the dot, 300.
Ah. Okay, so now I have a bit of at least
You get a baseline. You know how good people are. Yeah.
Well, I mean, some of these are way up there, but
yeah, some of these are pretty high. But all right, so Shmooey, this next one is actually your FC. So you run this one by him. I'm sure, Ben, you're gonna be happy with this one.
Guitar hero.
Yeah. So this one, how fast do you think My Name Is Jonas, the GH3 chart, has been FC'd? Like 60 BPM, however low that shit is. How fast do you think that's been taken?
Thinking about the riff from that. So if it was twice as fast, it'd be which is manageable. So I'd say I'm gonna say 300 as well. I'm gonna say 300.
It is faster. I'll give you one more guess.
350.
Ah, no.
Have you
gone highball? Have you gone highball again? It was 500% speed.
This is one you actually need to see. I'm telling you, after the stream, you got to go watch My Name Is Jonas 500 FC. It's actually astonishing. Guys, in the chat, if you didn't even know, I don't even think I saw anybody say the correct answer. Yeah, 500, guys. Shmooey's FC that shit at 500. All right, that's next insane. One, 3s and 7s. How fast do you think 3s and 7s been FC'd?
So twice as fast would be. That's manageable. I'm gonna keep my 300. I'm gonna go 300.
All right. So it is lower, and it ends with the speed ends with a 5. I'll tell you that. The speed ends with a 5.
265.
On the money! Let's go, dude. Yes! Good for you. Let's fucking go, dude. All right, there we go. After the stream, we're sending this man a brand new Clone Hero hoodie. Yo, the chat's going crazy right now. Good, dude, that was awesome. I'm so happy you got one. Oh, man, that is awesome, dude.
But can he get 2?
Yeah, okay. Will he get more, though? Will he get more? Because we got 7 more songs. All right. So the next 2 songs we're grouping all in one because They've been FC'd at the same speed, and these are two well-known songs. Through the Fire and Flames and Devil Went Down to Georgia. World record is the same speed.
Both GH3 chart, not Smash Hit Flames, both GH3.
Yep.
Okay. 150.
Oh. Little higher, but as of like a year ago, that would have been correct.
Damn. Yeah, because I've actually seen the 150% FC.
Yeah.
Fire and Flames. I guess I'll go 175.
Oh, you would have had another one had you not. It was just a little in between. It was 165 for both of them.
Yeah, 165 for both of them. Crazy. Yeah, man. I mean, the fact that both of those songs have been sped up that much is pretty crazy. Especially Flames. Flames is actually gonna be FC'd faster too. There's people in the chat who are making a note of the fact that 175 has actually been 100% overstrummed, which is pretty insane on Flames.
Yeah.
All right.
That's insane.
So this next one's gonna hit home. Shmooey, what's the next one we got for him?
You know this one well. The Jordan GH2 chart. How fast do you think that's been taken?
So twice as fast would be. I think it's got to be over 200. I'm gonna say 225.
Lower.
Here.
But close.
210.
Oh, you should have full sent on 200. It's 200.
200. All right, we're sitting on one correct.
There's definitely potential for it to get sped up though sometime soon.
That is actually true. Yeah. There's this one guy. His name is Aggro Goat. And he does this. He has this weird signature method where he like slides his fingers in both directions on the frets, and he's FC'd like solo 2B on like 300 or something. It's literally
350,
insane.
I think.
350. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. Pretty fast.
It's actually so funny, bro. All right, so this next one, are you familiar with Shmooey? What Rock Band game is this one out of?
This is DLC for either 1 or 2. I don't remember. I think 2. Afterlife, Avenged Sevenfold DLC. Yeah. This one is another one done by me. This one has some history behind it. Mm-hmm. But how fast do you think this has been taken? Afterlife.
180.
Oh, you gotta go a little bit higher than that.
Damn, really? That solo D in that is crazy. 240.
Actually, faster still.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. So Shmooey, tell him the speed.
300 on the dot.
That FC is literally crazy. Seriously, that's
300.
Yeah, that FC is nutty. Yo, Abby, don't worry. That is actually the last song we're gonna have him guess. Abishan just said a song in the chat, and I couldn't forget it. Trust me. The last one is a pretty funny one. But all right. So the next one, an absolute classic from GH2, Freebird. How fast would you guess Freebird has been FC'd?
Pretty fast. It's got to be. I'm gonna say in the 300s. 300.
Nope, slower.
A bit lower than that.
275.
Little
235.
Lower still. Yeah, 235. But pretty
good,
specific.
Yeah. Pretty specific. So
it's pretty interesting because in my head, like a lot of these, I'm thinking about when you're saying it. I'm thinking about like the hardest part of the song at the speed it was at, and then thinking about it twice as fast and going like, all right, does that seem possible, or is it like faster or slower, you know? But like it's proving to not work out very well.
No, I'm telling you.
You somehow got 3s and 7s. I thought that one when you would not.
Yeah,
no
3s
shot.
and 7s.
And
that
you
was awesome.
And you would have gone Devil and Flames and whatever else, but you got the 265 one. But we have 2 more left.
We do have 2 more. All right, Shmooey, hit him with the next one.
Cult of Personality GH3 chart.
$200.
Faster.
Good bit higher than that. This one's been done pretty recently too, like just about a year ago. 340, 240.
240.
Nope.
Still faster.
Yep. It's another 300. We get 300 on Slow Ride, Afterlife, and then Colt 300.
Yeah, that one is actually crazy. Yeah, that one is extremely clean too.
It's so much easier than Cult of Personality, but they're both 300. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess at that speed, you have to take into account all the strumming in Slow Ride, which is probably the hard part of it.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Slow Ride 300 does not compare to Colt 300, but it is definitely funny to look at.
It is hard. It's actually funny. There was this old chart back in the day. I can't even remember if people still play it or not, or if like I'm the only person who has this song in their game. But I have Fast Ride in my game, which is literally just Slow Ride sped up to be 300. I think it's pretty funny that that's been FC'd.
Now this one is the biggest meme one of them all.
Yeah, this one is an absolute meme. So, do you remember Cathedral from Guitar Hero Van Halen?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. It's probably about a 2-minute long song that is, I think, just all tap notes. Or maybe just all hand notes.
Right?
Yeah, so I actually FC'd this song. Guys, how fast did I FC this song? I think
it wasn't the world record.
I just watched this video like 2 nights ago.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yes.
So, so I FC'd that song. I believe it was 475. I FC'd the song at 475, and because I couldn't quite do 500. And that was the world record at the moment. But then the next day, this guy Abishin FC'd it way faster. How fast would you guess Cathedral's been FC'd? This one ends in a 5 as well. I'll give you that hint.
You said way faster?
Way faster.
I'm thinking like...
Considerably faster.
I'm thinking 515.
Ooh.
Still faster.
Go a good bit higher than that.
Yeah, still way faster than that.
535.
It's not even in the 500s.
No.
My guy.
One more guess. One more guess. It's in the 600s. I'll give you one
more. 615.
All right.
Still 665, which was done on purpose to round up to 666.
Yeah.
For the sake of it.
That is
Cathedral.
True. Yeah, you wanted to do Cathedral 666, but you can't speed up songs at that percentage, so he did 665.
Nice. Dang, dude, that's insane. Was there a different technique that he used that you didn't use in your video?
Yes.
I think it was done Chad rating.
Yeah, I think that's actually that's a good transition into our next category of the stream here, which is explaining to you some modern methods. But before we do that, congratulations, sir. You did get 3s and 7s speed correct. So after the stream, massive congratulations, and I'll ship you out a hoodie then after the stream.
Oh, yeah.
But
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you do have a guitar with you, is that correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
Right
all right. So basically, the way that he FC'd Cathedral 665 is, and I think I explained this to you last night, but he did it completely Chad ricking. Now I'm gonna pull this video up, and I'm gonna send you the link in Discord right now, so you can pull it up and see it. But it is absolutely ridiculous, and I'll explain how this method works. All right. Abby, what's the name of this FC? I'm just gonna look up Cathedral 665 and see if I can find it. If I can't, it's no big deal though. Yeah, I don't think I can find it. Hold on a minute. I'm just gonna find his channel. Let's beat the devil out of it. Yeah, that's what the name of it was. All right. Okay, let me find this. All right, we might have to do this after the stream. Hold on a minute. If I type in "let's beat the devil out of it," there's no way your channel's gonna come up.
Here, I got you, bud.
You found it?
I got you, bud.
You're a legend, sir. Go ahead and send that link to Ben so he can just give that a gander real quick.
Yep, in that Discord DM chat.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I got it. Holy shit.
See it. Yeah, just get a good look. Here, I'll play the video on stream as well so everybody can see it. I'll show it on stream. Yeah, guys. Check this shit out, okay? If you've never seen this before, This is
He's got a glove on and everything.
absolutely beautiful FC, okay?
Yeah, they need gloves so they don't fuck up their fingertips that bad.
No.
Oh, wait, he missed it, okay. Abby bad, he missed the first run. All right, check this out, guys.
God damn. It just saw me FC. That's insane.
Okay, so I was explaining to you last night how these days we have guitars that have a much higher response time than the guitars from back in the day. And it's actually to the point where literally the only thing he's doing is holding green and mashing the other buttons as fast as he can. I mean, like, that is literally the only thing he's doing. So, so give it a try. There you go. BEBERLE2 is Chad raking. There we go.
Oh my god.
All right, you would hit like hundreds of things in this game with that. Okay, I can promise you. But okay. So what are some? So what are some actual methods we got here to show this man?
All right. So you want to show the man taco strumming?
Yeah,
skip tapping,
exactly.
or Nados and meme raking.
All right, so I'm gonna send this link in the Discord right now, and I'm also gonna show it on stream. So guys, if you've never seen this as well, this is an absolute must-watch from Ghost Force here. So this is a display of the technique taco strumming, which is essentially elbow alt strumming. So he's alt strumming with his elbow and at the same time tapping. All right, so guys, check this out on stream if you've never seen this too. All right, here it is. Here should be the FC.
Yeah.
How absolutely insane is that? I'm showing it on stream right now.
Set the position of your arm to where you're able to tap while still strumming.
Yeah, so essentially, yeah, well, I mean, it's obviously pretty clear exactly what he's doing, but I'll show you how we do this. So, for everybody who's watching the stream right now, every tap that he does, he's down strumming, and then every fret that he does, every fret that he does, he's up strumming with his elbow. So here, let me pull my guitar out, and I'll show you this. So basically, the method behind this is you kind of position your elbow underneath the strum bar, and then when you go down, you tap. So when you go down on the strum bar, you tap, and then when you fret, you go up on the strum bar. See if you can try to coordinate that. It is one of the hardest techniques. I mean, seriously.
I almost feel like I have to like hook the strum bar into like my elbow.
That is actually the technique. I mean, Shmooey, how long did it take you to learn taco strumming?
It took me a little while to grasp the concept of it and having to execute off of it, but I got the hang of it pretty well. I'm not the best, I'll definitely say that, but I can definitely use it.
Yeah, it is actually it's legitimately one of the hardest techniques. This technically would have been possible even back in the GH days, but there's probably not much of a use for it on like any console song. Yo, Abby, you said it's so hard you had to wait, it's so hard to learn you had to make your own variant to have any success, and I'm still awful. Oh my god, that's pretty funny. All right, so yeah, so that's taco strumming. Some things that we can actually use that to hit things that have like never been possible back in the day too, which is pretty cool.
Also has a tutorial on Tekken strumming.
Oh, you're right, Tyler. Thank you for the bits, bro. Arch does actually have a tutorial on that method, which, I mean, tutorials only go so far in this game, really. You know, like, a lot of improving in this game is really just practicing things yourself. But all right, so I'm gonna send this this next link in the chat here, guys. We're about to show Ben probably something that's gonna blow his mind. This, if you guys have not seen it, I know a ton of you have seen this, but Shmooey skip tapping the Solus 6 trills. All right, so I'm gonna send the link in the Discord right now. So this is something that back in the day, I think a lot of people thought about. That this would technically work. So what that pattern is, and I'll show it to you guys on stream right now. This pattern is just trills. All right, there's nothing different about it. It's just a standard green note and then another note. But what he's doing exactly is multiple trill inputs in one tapping or fretting motion. So if you go to the start, of the section, it starts out with a red and an orange trill, and he's doing this in one motion. So the tap is an orange tap. I'll try to explain this as best I can. The tap is an orange tap, and then he's lifting up his ring finger or his pinky, whatever he uses on orange, and then hitting red in the same motion. And then in the next motion, he's doing the same thing, but on his other hand. At the end of the video, yeah, it does kind of show it a little better. Shmoo shows it a little bit. But you can hit trills extremely fast like this.
And clean.
Yeah, exactly. And clean.
So it's like alt tapping, but then there's also like a pull off between.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I'll try to get my guitar to show it a little better. So it's like, yeah, it's essentially doing like a trip input, kind of, but there's a space in between your inputs so that a green can register. You know what I mean? Like that's how you would explain it, right, Shmooey?
Yeah. You're also just essentially doing really accurate tapping motions while having to hit trills.
Yes. Absolutely.
So hold the green down, obviously, and then like pinky and index finger in one. So ba-ba.
Yes.
Ba-ba.
Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly how you do it. Yeah. So, so really the whole thing about this is timing. Being able to time this so that you have like that space in the middle, that's the hardest part about it for sure. Tyler.
Especially the faster it gets.
Yeah, absolutely. Tyler, at the end of the video, it shows it slow-mo. But,
that's insane.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, we have one more that we want to show you. One more method. This one...
It actually has two methods in one.
It is two methods in one video here. Let me get this link. And Shmooey, I want you to explain this one because I legitimately cannot NATO slide, which is the name of this method. I'm gonna need for you to explain this how it works. But all right, so let me send this video. The second method he does in this video is a little easier to explain. So let me pull this up on stream.
Try to play this in slow motion so everything doesn't go by once.
So check this out, guys. I'm showing it to the stream right now.
So what he's doing by the time he gets over to that fallout trill, which is, the trill pattern, not the orange wall, but the trill pattern, he's sliding. Right? He's holding down green, but he's separating his fingers so far apart to where he does a back and forth motion on the fretboard to where it literally utilizes the max amount of inputs utilized for one slide in either motion, but he's doing it back and forth. So all sliding inputs done with just up and down motion. But you're gonna get the max out of that just simple motion that he's doing with his hands. You could just slide it, but you're running the chance that you're not gonna get as many, sliding inputs down to hit the majority of the trill. He's using like the max amount, which is genius. He created this method all by his own. And then he's gonna get to the red-blue trill, in which he's going to do meme raking, where he's holding his hand horizontally but has his fingers set up to where they're again spaced out, and he's raking the ever-living shit out of the blue so that it's also a constant up and down motion that he's getting as many inputs as he can out of the trill.
Yeah, I will say one of the hardest parts of that method, meme raking, is not hitting your fingers on the on the guitar. Like when I was learning how to do it, when you first try to like speed up and do it, I used to smack my fingers on the top of the guitar literally like every time. Did you have that problem, Shmooey, when you were learning it?
No, I just knew that having to separate your fingers is the key.
Oh my god.
And just figuring out the speed after.
It's actually
crazy. So you're using all four of your fingers.
Yeah, and you're going in like a back and forth motion just to like input a ton of trills.
Those two methods done in that one section.
Yeah.
And
so,
people have taken using that technique to hit the highest notes per second trills possible.
yeah, it's actually crazy. Oh, I do technically have a slow-mo in my video, actually. Matt, I forgot about that. I did actually have a video on meme raking. But Ben, what would you say was probably the most advanced method you guys were figuring out back in the day?
Oh man, I remember. So, I mean, the first like big one was tapping, of course. Which
Tapping.
I think the thing that made just regular old tapping.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Which the thing that made that like big was there was I want to say like 438,000 run of Jordan, which like was way higher than everyone else had. Gosh, I remember there was like a picture-in-picture video, and it was like, I remember watching it for the first time and seeing him do like solo B, and like, it absolutely blew my mind. Because I remember for a while, I think I remember there being like 100K gap between like the highest score before that. It might not have been that much, but like,
Yeah.
it was like on Score Hero, there was like all the like high scores of Jordan from like just people like one-handing it, you know, and just strumming through it. And then that dude, which I forget his name, yeah, it was like 438K, and it was like first on Score Hero for a while, and then everyone kind of figured it out, you know? And then it was like, oh, okay, and then that's when the Jordan FC started coming in.
That's literally insane. Guys, this guy was around when tapping was invented. That is so fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, because like Guitar Hero 1, it wasn't a thing because the camera and pull-offs were so broken.
Yeah.
And so it had to be Guitar Hero 2, and the only song in Guitar Hero 2 that like really required it was Jordan. So it was just like the first dude to figure that out was like, everyone was like, holy shit, you know.
You might find this pretty funny, actually. You might find this pretty crazy. So Jordan has actually been 100% FC'd while every note is a strum.
While every note is a strum?
Yeah.
And while all the notes are also shuffled. Like,
that's also been done. Yeah.
Note shuffled on all strums, mirror mode.
Yeah, that is
at
also
110. At 110. You know.
It's crazy. I mean, like, I wonder if you could tell somebody back then when Jordan was first being FC'd that one day it would be FC'd while every note is a strum. I think they would have probably laughed. I mean, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy that the community's actually advanced that much.
Yeah, it is insane, man.
Yeah, man, it's so cool. All right, so there are a couple of FCs we want to show you. I think that my stream would bust a cap in my ass if I didn't show you a couple of FCs from today. They're short. We picked out a couple of short ones. Oh, Tyler made a good point as well. Before we do that too, and Tyler, thank you for the bits again, man. I seriously appreciate that. The Devil Went Down to Georgia has been FC'd with every note being a strum as well.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, pretty recently.
Yeah,
happened like a couple months ago.
That's even crazier than Jordan. That is insane. All right, so I'm gonna send you a couple of links here. All right, this first one. All right, Shmooey, which one should we show him first? Space Race. Space Race. Okay, S6. Okay. All right, I'm gonna show you an FC of this song that me and Shmooey have both FC'd. Actually, we're the only people to have FC'd it. I got it first and he got it second. And this song, I don't know if you would remember or not, but back in 2011, Exile Lord released this as a custom song as an April Fool's joke.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not sure if you would recall that or not.
Oh, I do vaguely remember that, yes.
And so it took just over 10 years. It took me just over 10 years to be able to get it. But I've actually gotten a full combo of the song, and Shmooey's done it as well. And it's crazy. So just give that video a watch. I'll show the stream as well. And it'll give you kind of, a representation of where we're at as far as, the FCs we're doing these days. I'll explain a couple of the methods to you as well. But yeah, Yeah, guys, I know all of you move chat. Wait, what's wrong with chat?
Chat is in like a little bit on the right side of the video.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's fine. You guys can see the video.
Jesus. Oh my god.
It's above the fret. It doesn't matter, Matt. But all right, so see if you can find this one part where it's like a ton of strums back to back. So like, I don't know if you can see the stream right now, but where I have this paused,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I got past there already. I was watching it on Discord, but yes.
Okay, all right. So all right, so check this out. The way that this is actually done, another method these days, is actually we use like multiple fingers on the strum bar to be able to input as much as possible. So like those strums are actually how fast are they? Shmooey, 64 notes per second, I think.
They're definitely up in that range. I don't know the raw notes per second of it. It's also unforced. There's hopos in it, so like.
Yeah, I think it's 64, but yeah. So basically, were you like I'm using multiple fingers on the strum bar? I believe in that video I'm using my index finger and my thumb, but you may I want to get your opinions on this. I want to get your opinion on this, Ben, because there's always a huge debate as to if this is like if we should really allow this in the community these days. So the guitar that I used for this FC, when you flick it, it bounces a lot, okay? So when you flick it down, it actually inputs 3 strums if you flick it hard enough. And it does the same thing on the up. Yeah, so like imagine just like flicking it as hard as you could and it would bounce back and forth 3 times.
Okay.
And you use that ability to hit high notes per second strumming like that.
Yeah, what's your opinion on that? You think that's cheesy?
Nah. Honestly, I feel like if you have the like, I mean, you're not. It's not like you're using like you're still just using a Wii guitar, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is literally just an unmodified guitar. It's just that our guitars pull so high these days that they will literally do that kind of stuff. It's
that's
like
not cheating, then.
Yeah, it's not uncommon at all. We've come to kind of accept it as a community, but it's always kind of funny to explain to like people who are relatively new to the game that like the strum bars bounce and they input a ton of strums. It's pretty funny. It's really hard to control though. So I mean, you know, it's not just, you know, all free.
Yeah.
But
I think it's time we show him Space Race.
All right, yeah. So I'm gonna send you this link, and so everybody, Shmooey just FC'd this song. This is a Shmooey FC, and when he got it, everybody immediately wanted me to show you this one. So it's pretty short. Again, it's like how long is this song, Shmooey? Like a minute?
It's like 1 minute and 40 seconds, and I want him to watch it with me, so we can tell which point we are in the video.
Yeah. I got the stream up, so if you want to put it on there potentially, so we're all at the same.
I think you have a delay, so I will share my screen with you, and watch it through my stream on Discord.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, actually, that's probably not gonna work. Let's see.
Oh, it's up. It worked.
All right. My stream is gonna be a little scuffed for a second here. Everybody's webcams are gonna be misplaced, but here. All right, check this out, guys. So you'll be able to see it and look along with us though. Yeah, I get it, Caitlin. Okay, professional podcast. I get it. Yeah. But all right, so take a look at this. Starts out pretty slow. There's a bit of an intro here. Shmooey, I want you to explain what's going on as this is playing here.
These are basically 330 notes before pure absolute demolishing goes through with this chart. So there's like another 130 notes left with just strumming. Then it's just going to be a whole ass top tier skill solo for like 45 to just a minute.
Yeah, and it's worth noting as well that this is currently considered the best FC ever.
Jesus.
It's crazy. It's still crazy to watch this. turn this up a tad. That part right there with the chords, that is so difficult.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Yo, you're 100% right, Shadow Rush. Unbelievable. Shmooey, we're gonna need you to just give us a bit of an insight to how this grind went. I mean, seriously. This guy's reaction is great, too.
That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable, man. Honestly. Here, let me stop the stream so the so the stream looks normal again. Okay, there we go. All right, Shmooey, tell us about that grind.
So that is essentially a minute 40 song that I grinded for multiple sessions around like 6 to 8 hours trying to get a full combo on it. And that to me, and considered to many others to be the best FC right now, mainly due because it utilizes almost every skill set imaginable for this game, just almost. Like, plus the learning curve for this song is probably the hardest out of any custom song you could possibly find as of right now, and the skill needed in order to execute even just a section is you have to be at the top of your game and the top of the whole community. You have to be at like where the skill ceiling is in order to hit the majority of the shit that's in the chart. So yeah, that right now is considered the most skillful thing ever done in this game, both as an accomplishment and as just as a chart.
Yeah. So what were some of your first reactions to that, man?
Oh, dude, I don't know. I just like am trying to make sense of it. Or when I was watching, I was just trying to like analyze what was even happening. And then like, because like typically when I'm watching like Clone Hero videos and stuff, I'm looking at the fret. I'm looking at like the fretboard, like trying to like conceptualize how to even hit it. But like, I don't know. Most of that, I was like, there's no way to figure that out.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Shadow Rush said in the chat earlier, something that we always say that's we think is like a funny joke is that like, oh, imagine if we showed this to somebody from like 2007, blah blah blah. Like that's like a common comment on like a lot of FCs, and basically we're kind of doing that right now.
Yeah.
Showing it to somebody from that era. That's awesome though. This guy actually, Shmooey, he had put out probably the most insane Clone Hero video to date. It's called the Shmootage. If you ever get the time, I'd recommend watching it. It's like 50 minutes long.
I've probably seen it in the chat like 50 times at this point.
Yeah, yeah. And, yeah, I mean, Shmooey, how long did that take you to grind for, that whole Shmootage? Because it's a montage of sections.
Well, for starters, there's two of them. There's two Shmootages in total.
There is, yeah.
One that happened 2020, one that happened this year, and one that I might make next year for 2022. And both of them took me around 5 months of grinding for just only sections. It was not really a point in which I went for full song FCs. It was just sections to make this montage.
Yeah.
Both of them are 50 minutes long. The second one covers as many skill sets as possible. It's also the more recent one, and it's considered by me to be the best rhythm gaming montage of all time. But also, without a doubt, those two montages, the first and second one, are still the top two best montages out right now.
I agree. I would agree with that. Yo, Tyler, thank you so much for the bits again, bro. Yo, I will see to it that I give Ben the links to those videos, but just to save on some time, I won't pull up the Shmootage. But yeah, absolutely, man. I'll definitely give him those links. Yeah, oh my God, I'm telling you, of course, guys. There's a ton of good stuff in the Shmootage. But all right, well, yeah. I mean, just to give you a bit of an insight, that's kind of what we have going on in the community. A lot of like recent community events is like or like like current community stuff is like us just going for like the best full combos that we can. We kind of grind. I don't know how familiar you are with like speed runners, like games being speedrun, but you know, like going for like big FCs and like restarting over and over again and like trying to get sections. It's kind of just what we have going on these days. We try to outdo everybody, and you know, we have fun doing it. But all right, so before we go into the Q&A, where we're gonna ask the chat what they want to talk about, and if they have any questions of their own for you. Is there anything that you know, you want to say for us, or you know, like general questions about Clone Hero or anything you want to mention?
Not really, man. I'm just like, I don't know, like this just makes me want to get into it like a lot more. Like I will say like so like the reason that video came out that I posted on BEBERLE2 like a week ago was because I was at band practice, and my friend who we practice at his house was like, yo, I got Guitar Hero 3, so like maybe you should like bring your controller, we can play. And I was like, oh shit, like maybe I can
hell yeah,
make a video or something. So like, and I didn't really like expect to have as much fun as I did. So like, you know, not really spoiler alert. Like I definitely got a video that I'm gonna like edit together and post very soon of like my first Through Fire and Flames run.
Oh,
dude, yes. Oh my god, I will tweet that out. You, dude, absolutely make that. I'm telling you, don't slack on that. Make that video. Everybody would love to see that, bro.
Yeah, and like, yeah, man, I did that, and I will say, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but I did get a higher score than I did in my original video. And I also, the TV I was playing on had like hella lag, so it was pretty challenging. So I'm very pleased with the results. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But my point is that I had a lot of fun, and after I made that video, I think like I probably played the song like 10 times right after that. Just like, I want to see how high the score
awesome.
can get. And so like I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did. You know what I mean? And so like that's really where I was like. Then I posted that video and I saw people were stoked about it, and I was like, damn, like I should really get back into this, you know? So like, I don't know. I guess like no questions really, but more just like, if I do happen to like start a Patreon or GoFundMe or something, like, and I can get like a computer that can run Clone Hero and figure out like streaming and stuff, like I would absolutely do it. And like I said, I would be behind y'all.
You don't have to worry about it, bro. If you're interested in playing the game, you just play for what you want to play. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, with good hardware and high FPS on Clone Hero, you would probably, I bet you would have actually an easy time FCing Flames, because it's much easier than playing on console.
Yeah, but I have a question for him though. Are you gonna only target console songs or speedos, or do you want to go into the world of modern day tapping? What you have to get down? Do you want to do that?
Hell yeah.
Dude,
yeah, no, like I think it would just take me like going into practice mode and figuring it all out. But like, I've always been like good at like, I don't know, my brain recognizes like patterns very well. Like it always has, you know, like it just kind of works. And so like I think it would come. I truly do think it would come pretty easily for me.
I
to
bet
like
you
figure out some new techniques and get some crazy stuff. Plus, I don't feel like I'm any worse at Guitar Hero than I was. If anything, I'm better because I have like actual hands now.
Yeah.
I feel like I truly do feel like I maybe I'm speaking too soon, but I think it would come pretty easily.
Nah, man. I mean, listen. If you do end up, you know, if you do end up somehow getting a PC, you know, whether we get the crowdfunding set up or whatever. I mean, if you start streaming Clone Hero, dude, I mean, you'll definitely have the support. You'll have the people backing you, and I would love to see what you can do, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially if you want to dive into tapping shit. Because like when JLC and like Chris for Life came back for the period of time that they did, they played their soloists, but like most of them would just only resort to like console speedups, which is fine. But like we haven't had someone who was like in the prime of like Score Hero and just console Guitar Hero Rock Band shit for them to just fully transition into, you know, not doing only tapping, but just like diving into tapping. You know, like supernova shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, it just seems so fun and so satisfying to hit shit like that.
It
like,
is.
Yeah.
Really is, man. And yo, Tyler, again, thank you so much for the bits, bro. Seriously, so many bits. I appreciate it. Like you said, Light Dash brought up a good point. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. So yeah, practice mode these days is way better. You can slow down stuff in practice mode to like whatever you want. Like you can like, and you can also instantly restart, which is pretty cool. Like in like a split second, you could you could like restart and be back to the beginning, or you could like slow down the song to like 15% speed or like whatever you want to. You know what I mean? It's like
no loading screen at all. There's no slow, slower, slowest. There's none of that.
Yeah, it's actually awesome.
Exact percent speed you want.
Super cool. It's super advanced. But all right, I think we're gonna go ahead and transition into the Q&A for the last 15-30 minutes or so, whatever we're feeling, guys. All right, so do any of you have questions for Ben about anything? Any questions at all? Whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm sure you guys have built up a decent amount of questions here in the time you've been watching.
Do you have any social handles, Ben, like Twitter or Twitch?
I actually don't have like a Twitter. I have the Discord and Twitter that I've been using has been my band's. So yeah, so I actually don't. I should make some, but like no, I don't have any like Twitters or anything. I don't have a Twitch. I probably sound like a boomer. I don't have the Twitters. But yeah, I don't.
You got a big ass YouTube channel. I mean, that's pretty. That's good. That's good.
I do have the YouTube channel and like the Instagram and stuff, but like that's pretty much it. So
yeah, that's super cool.
Gotta get on that shit.
All right, so I don't know if you feel comfortable saying this or not. If you don't, you don't have to say this. But Drowsy is wondering which part of Colorado you're from.
I live in Aurora.
I wouldn't know where that is. But all right, Drowsy, for the record, Aurora.
Theater shooting. The place from the theater shooting.
Oh no! Oh, that's awful, man. That's so sad.
It's our claim to fame.
Holy shit, that is so sad. Oh my god. All right. Oh, okay. So no, I thought that was so funny.
All right. Also, if anybody is in the Denver area and wants to come see my band tonight,
hey. Where are you guys at?
So we're playing at Mutiny Information Cafe on Broadway at 9.
Write that down. Write that down.
I don't know if anybody is in Denver, but come say hi if you are. The show starts at 7, so in literally like less than an hour, and we play at 9. So yeah, whoever asked that question, if you're in the area and want to come by, feel free.
That's awesome. And so Nuno's also asking what is the band called that you're going to be playing with tonight?
A Screw Tape.
Screw Tape.
Screw Tape. All one word. Yes.
This is a tongue bite. This isn't
Not tongue biter people in general. No.
Yeah, people in general.
This is some awesome names for bands as well. I love that.
Thank you.
All right, so let's see. What are some other messages we had here? Nuno says, when, of course, obviously you said you have to edit it, but when would you say the TTFAF video would drop?
I'm thinking definitely in the next week. I just got to sit down and do it.
Hell yeah.
Just haven't yet. I've been kind of busy, but I have a few days coming up where I'm not going to be doing too much. So I think, yeah, we got like 2 angles. So like there's one kind of mostly pointed at the TV, and then one sort of like panning around. So yeah, I would say in the next week, and in fact, I'm gonna promise in the next week. That way, I have to, because I would feel bad if I didn't keep my promise. So yes, in the next week.
Awesome. And Soldier Boy's wondering, will you title the video like the one from 13 years ago?
Yes.
Yeah, let's fucking go title it exactly like that. That'd be great. Oh my god. All right. Darian, I am reading chat at the moment, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's go down the list with these questions here. All right, Tyler, since I see yours, has Ben heard any modern customs besides the ones playing in the background and been shown today? All right, so are you familiar with any modern custom songs?
Not by name. Like I watch. Okay, I will occasionally watch like clone hero videos and stuff. I mean, obviously like Solus, and like I've seen like a bunch of the meme ones. You know.
Yeah.
But nothing that I can like name off the top of my head. I guess you know.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. But I mean, yeah, I guess that's cool to know that you're familiar with Solus and all that, because you know, I guess that was probably around back then. Solus 1 and 2 probably were around back then.
You might have a lot of fun like listening to some of the custom or community made songs, because they're really good. They're made by like people who are just really good at music. And considering you're a complete music geek as well, I feel like you would just enjoy that too. Just that aspect of listening to some of them.
Yeah.
I will say, Shmooey, I watched a video of yours last night. I forget what the name of it was, but you're right. I was like jamming out to it. It was a really good song. I forget.
Was it a long song? Did it start with an S? Was it made by Archwick?
I would
was
love
it called
to know what
Supernova?
I'm gonna look it up right now, because I know when I see it, I will know.
And while you're looking that up, Shoggy, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Will there be CH awards? Yeah, we could do that at the end of the year.
Yeah,
hell yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, someone mentioned that before.
Yeah, CH awards. Yeah, hell yeah, we could definitely do that. I would love to.
It's right. Sunrise.
Oh, Sunrise! Let's go! Yeah, Sunrise is fire. You watched that because it's at the top of the Shmoo chain, probably. Oh man.
Okay, but the thing is though, is that placement there is just a joke.
Yeah.
That you should not take that seriously as a top. It does sound really good, don't get me wrong, but like the ones below it, like you see Shmutage, Solus 6, Supernovae, Space Race, those are the good shit. That was just a joke I put on there at the top.
That's hilarious. Oh my god. Alright, so all right, Don was wondering, so this is looking ahead a bit. Obviously this is speculation if you were to get back into Clone Hero. Would you have any interest in competing in tournaments, score tournaments?
Totally. I don't know how good I would do, but yeah, sure. Why not?
These are tournaments held entirely by Custom Song Central, CSC, that provide the community with like monthly song packs with like charts and shit like that. And they also host tournaments like double elimination. You're in a pool process till you get to like top 16 and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's how the tournament is run and shit like that. You get updated set list for the tournament. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. It sounds like leagues from Score Hero back in the day. They did leagues, and like every week they'd say like they'd have like 3 songs that you'd have to do, but then one song would be like there'd be a twist, like you'd have to play like with your hand over the fretboard or like play performance mode or whatever.
I didn't hear about that.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Shmooey, were you familiar with that?
No, I never heard of that.
No, I wasn't either. That's actually so cool, man. That's actually a great idea.
We are aware of the Score Hero podcast that
Oh yeah,
that
the
was...
Score Hero podcast, man.
I was actually on that. They had an episode.
What?
No way.
Yeah, they had an episode. If we're thinking of the same thing, I hope we are. If not,
I think it was called Star Power.
Yes, Star Power.
No way, dude.
I was on that. They had an episode. Then it was a bunch of like other kids that were good at the game, you know, and they so they had a bunch of kids on there, and it was like they had like a whole.
That is so cool. Would you happen to have that like saved anywhere or know where to find that?
I don't. I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I'm sure it's somewhere. I would really like to listen to it.
I
remember saying some stuff, and then like my dad was across the table, like listening to me, and he was like, so my last name Eberle is like it means like wild boar, but on the podcast I said it meant pig. And my dad was like, no, dude.
That's awesome.
When you try going on the website for the podcast, all the links are like expired. Like they have a Facebook page and shit like that, but like that shit's all gone now.
We gotta find that somehow. All right, so Finn Kid is wondering what you thought about what do you call it? He literally said what you thought about Guitar Hero Phenom. That's what he said.
He's really good.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, at the time, I couldn't fathom anybody being better than him, you know?
Well, not only that,
That's
but
true.
just being as popular as him. Like, he had the highest star power up until Alec or Leaf Green became the thing. So, like...
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, man. Guitar Hero Phenom was massive back in the day.
Yeah. And he had, like, good quality videos, too. I think that was, like, something I was kind of missing. Like,
he did have
That is
picture-in-picture.
true.
He had picture-in-picture,
Yeah.
but he also had, like, a propped-up camera for his... Like, you remember his Devil FC? He had, like, the square that was just his hands on the neck. And then it was the game, like...
Dude, he was like kind of like the main like supporter of picture in picture. He got that like movement going for picture.
I don't think so though. I think Freddie Wan was the first person to, you remember that YYZ video? I think that was the first like ever picture in picture
Oh my god.
yeah. I remember definitely there was some, but I did a few actually as well. I did a picture in picture Jordan run back in the day.
That is awesome.
But it wasn't like it was a close up of my hands. It was sort of like my whole like body. So it was kind of I don't know. In hindsight, it would probably been better to just get the hands or whatever. I remember doing so when I was grinding through Fire and Flames FC. We set up a camera for just like my hands, but then we had a capture card too. So like, but I never got it.
That's really cool though.
Did you ever have to deal with copyright strikes?
I think so. I think I don't remember, maybe not strikes, but I definitely remember having a few videos where we had to put like YouTube stock, like what's that one song? That
sounds familiar. I'm trying to think. Is that a
I guarantee some people in the chat's like, oh yeah.
Was that like Arterial Black or something? I'm
no,
trying to think of what it was.
No, it was like so the like sound systems, yes.
Oh, Dreamscape. Dreamscape by 009 Sound System. Is it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about from Guitar Hero.
That just dawned on me.
Dreamscape.
That was on, like.
Oh my god, that was the YouTube anthem. Oh my god, that was actually crazy. Fucking 009 Sound System. Holy shit. Oh man, that's so funny. Alright, so let's see. Let's pick out a couple more questions. Alright, guys. What else do we got here? Other questions. Let's see. Let me scroll up. Okay, so we actually asked you this last night, but have you watched any active players lately? If so, which players?
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, pretty much just like, you know, like Asai. That's how you say his name, right? Asai.
Yeah.
Asai, like Yukog Monkey, like Gamer Man.
Oh yeah,
like
okay.
Those dudes, yeah, like yeah, that's pretty much like the
that's awesome.
extent of it. But
Do you still keep in touch with Rock Band?
Nah. Is it like, you mean like watching Rock Band videos?
Like Rock Band, like it's not as popular as Pointer, but like Rock Band, like 3 FCs customs that were FC'd, full band, like still full band FCs.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those. Yeah, like and I remember too, like back in Rock Band 3, sort of near the end when they had like what was it called? Rock Band
Network.
Yeah, like that. That started. I think that's kind of like that's what started getting people sort of like really into just like crazy songs. You know, I could be wrong there, but like you know that was like because it was accessible to everyone. You know, you didn't need like Guitar Hero 3 PC and then to like mod it somehow and like you know all that shit. So it's
there's been a ton of shit that's happened on Rock Band 3.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
like
cool.
you know.
That. I always
the Chaotrope songs. You know the Chaotrope songs. Like Chiasm.
Sounds familiar.
Chiasm, Scarred,
really
Dystopia, Thief in the Night.
That one's been FC'd.
I can't say I know, but it does sound familiar. Yeah.
I actually forgot to ask you this earlier. I'm glad that Stuckers, I'm glad you brought this up because I forgot to actually ask this. And by the way, Tyler, yeah, we actually went over that earlier. Okay, did you ever get recognized in public when you were younger?
Not that I remember. Definitely. Besides, like going to tournaments, of course, at tournaments, yeah. That was definitely you know, even if they didn't know me by like seeing me, I would start playing and then be like, "Is that the Guitar Hero kid?" So yeah,
That's
at
awesome.
tournaments and stuff, but also at tournaments, you know, a lot of the people there were in the community, like.
Yeah,
So,
that
like,
makes sense.
Yeah.
I can only imagine
That's
a
so
local
cool.
tournament from
Dude,
the community.
Seriously.
Yeah, man, they used to have a lot of tournaments in Albuquerque, so I'd go down. I went down a few times to Albuquerque and did some tournaments there. I never won one, but I did get second place in one, third in another, and then fifth in the first one I did. So, yeah, it was always fun. Yeah, super
so
fun.
cool,
I love
man.
going to tournaments.
Did you ever try GH Live or just 6th Fret?
Yeah. Okay. So I hated it. My brother.
As did everybody else.
Yeah, for real. We went out to dinner with my brother, and he was like, "Yeah, Ben, I got like the new Guitar Hero Live," and I was like, "Oh, cool." And he was like, "You want to come over and like play it?" I was like, "Sure." So I went over and tried it, and I don't know, man. It was hard. I feel like it's something I could get used to, but like at that point, I wasn't really as into Guitar Hero. I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna like spend time getting good at this," you know?
Yeah, I thought Guitar Hero Live was decent, but I only played it a few times and I don't know. It didn't strike with me. I don't know. Like,
yeah, it was like they attempted for it to be like more like real guitar, I guess, with like the 2 rows, but like I don't know.
I thought the same thing. I was like, you know what? I don't know. They were kind of beating a dead horse at that point.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Even by Warriors of Rock, which I loved Warriors of Rock, but like I think at that point, like there was sort of that like if Warriors of Rock bombed, I feel like it'd be really bad for Guitar Hero. But I definitely even like Guitar Hero 5 came, like Guitar Hero 5 sucked. Like in my
They released like 3 games in the matter of a year.
Yeah, and they were all kind of
Dude,
like
that's so
whatever.
true.
Like Warriors of Rock was great. I'll give them that. But everything like before that, like after
Van Halen,
4 wasn't great.
GH5.
Yeah, they were just pumping out way too many, honestly.
Yeah.
Relentless says he has the controller in 70 pieces. That's pretty funny.
I don't blame you.
But all right, so I think we'll wrap it up after that. And yeah, I mean, seriously, I thought that we covered a ton of ground. I'm so happy we got the full story from Ben from way back in the day. That was so cool, man. And dude, just once again, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come on the stream.
Yeah, of course. Thank you all for having me. It was really fun.
This was sick.
Yeah, man, this was absolutely so
I don't
cool.
talk about Guitar Hero often, so it was cool to kind of look back on it, you know. I only ever talk about it when someone else brings it up, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but yeah, seriously, this was so cool. Definitely one for the books. Shmooey, always, as always, thank you again for coming on, being my co-host. I appreciate it. I will be uploading the whole VOD on my Clips channel as usual, guys. The chat should wish him good luck at the concert. I agree. Trust me, I was going to. Appreciate the bits. Yeah, guys, can we get some Pragies in the chat to wish him good luck at the concert? Absolutely. Let's have this man absolutely kill it tonight. I'll put a Pragie in there as well.
I appreciate you all. I don't know what Pragie means, but I appreciate it.
It's an emote for a certain plugin that you need for your browser in order to see it. So like you can look at the stream, you'll see a pop up. You only see the word in your chat.
Yeah.
But when you look at the stream where the chat is, you'll see it. It's Pepe with like a praying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty funny. But all right. So I think we're gonna go ahead and raid Asai, guys. It seems pretty fitting. Asai,
Beverly raid.
Yeah.
Beverly raid.
The Beverly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Raid message is going to be Hold on. Wait. Beverly raid. All right, guys. Go ahead and everybody get that copied, and we'll spam it in his chat when we get in there. Okay. And guys, as always, thank you so much for coming by the stream. This was awesome, Ben. Again, thank you once again. You know, seriously, this went absolutely well. Got the full story, and like I said, guys, we will post this. Oh, just canceled the raid by accident. Hold on a minute.
How do you do that by accident?
It's if you click anywhere else on the screen, it cancels it. All right, guys, everybody get that raid message copied. Still, we're gonna raid this man aside, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
Peace.
Later.